Welcome back, my featherlings, to Ocarina of Time. Last time, we killed the Deku Tree. Well, it wasn't really us. It was Ganondorf, actually, an evil man of the desert that wanted the spiritual stone of the Kokiri. I will pronounce that right at some point. But, what is it you want, Navi? It's, is it this button? The great Deku Tree wanted us to go to visit the princess at Hyrule Castle. Shouldn't we get down? Yes, but I am talking. I am doing an intro. You can wait. Good lord. Okay. Yeah, last episode I fixed and mapped my buttons correctly, and I think last time my screen was a little off. Now I think you can properly see it where my map is properly displaying. You can see everything on the screen now, I think. But we have to leave the forest now to go see the Princess of Legend. Let us go! Oh, you're leaving? Saria. I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Link. You did. Because you are different from me and my friends. Right, we don't have, like, green hair or stuff. But that's okay, because we'll be friends forever, won't we? I want you to have this Ocarina. Please take good care of it. You got a thing. You received the fairy Ocarina. This is a memento from Saria. Tap the Ocarina button on the lower screen to start playing it. You can play different notes with the L, Y, X, A, and R button. Press B to quit playing. If I map this correctly, it should come up. When you play my Ocarina, I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit. It's not like a terrible fate will await you or anything. Ugh. God, I'm so tired. Bum 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 bum. Hyrule Field. Do 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 do. All right, so if I press this button. Yep, okay, it'll actually do. Nice, I mapped everything correctly then. Let's go! A new— oh! Oh, I forgot about you. Wait. Sir? Oh god, the fucking ass. Ow. It appears the time has finally come for you to start your adventure. You will encounter many hardships ahead. That is your fate. Don't feel discouraged, even during the toughest times. If you go straight this way, you will see Hyrule Castle. You will meet a princess there. If you are lost and don't know which way to go, look at the map. The areas you have explored will be shown on the map. Tap the map button on the lower screen to open up the map subscreen. If you don't know where to go next, try heading to one of the locations marked with a flashing dot. Did you get all that? No, yes. Alrighty then, I'll see you around. Hoot 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 hoot! Goodbye, motherfucker! I forgot about him. I forgot about the Owl of Ocarina. Creepy ass motherfucker. Alright. Go, go, go! Run! I am very curious though, I did mention, I think in either the first or second episode about Ocarina of Time. It looks like it seems to be getting a reboot on the Switch 2. And I didn't think I was going— okay, so there was Poketopia, which I actually do really want to play super, super bad. I would love to do a Let's Play of that. But I've been a little bit against the Switch 2 for a while because Nintendo had a hissy fit. Oh, there goes the— yep. Alright. Fine. Nintendo had a bit of a hissy fit with people buying their $400 to $500 console, and they didn't like the fact that people were modding it or like using third-party accessories. One of the things that I use, at least for my individual playing, I suppose, at least on my original Switch, because I still have one. I think I have an OLED one, because my original Switch, after like 6+ years of owning it, finally it just gave out, and I just decided to buy myself a new one in like the past 2 years or something. A little bit of better graphics, a little bit of better running speed, you know, all that good stuff. But something I enjoy that is affordable is being able to find, you know, decently priced, you know, $20 to $30 third-party console grips. You know, where you slide your Switch console into like a third-party console Switch thing to then have just a game grip basically and just play it. So like you'll have it and it'll be like an entire big console. So like you're not playing off of your like your Switch controllers. It's a better grip and it feels more like a whole console, kind of like 3DS console and everything. Anyway, I was mad because apparently I guess if you bought those, it would brick your entire console, and I don't know if Nintendo is still doing this or if they finally gotten to their senses or whatnot. Because I love Nintendo, but I haven't liked how they've been going down the road path lately, where they're being very greedy and very malicious, I feel, in how they're doing things. Also, if you go up here, you can get a red ruby. Like, yeah, you can get a red ruby. Ow. But yeah, no, you can use third-party stuff that went with your console because they wanted more money. They wanted you to buy your stuff, which, okay, it's fair. It's their stuff. They want you to buy it, but I don't think you should brick a console and then say that someone who has bought your $500 thing suddenly does not own that product that they purchased from you. As far as I'm concerned, once someone buys a product, it is legally their product, and you should unfortunately not be able to have wear of that product anymore. Now, if they are, I think you should be able to suspend, like, online play or something if they are, like, let's say, I guess, illegally getting games the way that they shouldn't be. Now, I will support that. Like, you should probably not be pirating. That's not what you should be doing. But, like, on top of that, there are people that would mod their games. Individual games, mind you. Not games that they would pirate and put and just give to their friends. They're individual, like, mod sets. Like, people would like to see their character, like, I don't know, have a big funking head. Like how, what was it? Banjo-Kazooie would have, like, specific sets that you could get. Oh, hello. That you could get in-game, basically. Will make your character do stupid things, like have a huge head, or you would become a washing machine or something. I heard that was one of theirs, and that was basically a big thing whatsoever, you know. But that was kind of a big reason why I haven't bought the Switch 2, because I didn't want to buy a $500 console and then accidentally do something that would basically render my new console basically a dead weight block, as it were. Because I upset Nintendo because they want to be greedy about it. But they have games on there that I really want to play, like Poketopia, because I will say the Pokemon series lately, now I do have hope for this Pokemon Wave, their newest Pokemon Wave and, what was it? It was Pokemon Wave and Pokemon Sky or something like that. I'm getting in complete tall tale stuff as I'm doing this. What's in here? Like, I really... Ooh. Hi. There's a shield there. Welcome! That is totally not a manly talk. 80 rubies. What do I have? I don't think I have that amount. No, not quite yet. Almost, though. But no, like, Poketopia is, like, one of the games that I really want, because in a while, like, Pokemon lately has been just a bunch of repeat, re-rinse type of titles that have really not been catching my interest since, like, I guess, what is it? Pokemon, what's the one I'm thinking? I'll flash it on screen because I can't think of the name at this exact moment. But, whichever one that one was, it hasn't really caught my interest for a while. Because, what a strange shop. I wonder when it'll be open for business. I read the sign there, but it still seems weird. It's this mask shop, salesman shop. Hello, ma'am. My precious puppy's fur coat is very special compared to the other mutts around here. Oh. Well, good for you. Oh, Malon! Hey, your clothes, they're different. You're not from around here, are you? Oh, you're a fairy boy from the forest. My name is Malon. My dad owns Lon Lon Ranch. Dad went to the castle to deliver some milk, but he hasn't come back yet. Okay, well, I know where we're going. But yeah, no, it has Poketopia, and Poketopia is different than the other games because it actually has, like, a story arc that we haven't seen for a while. And I feel like a lot of the current games are a lot of rinse and repeat and just haven't had very compelling stories. I mean, there's compelling stories, but it hasn't been up to par, my type of things. I would love to see them do a new Pokemon Ranger with the 3D type of stuff. Now, I'm not sure how they would do it since Pokemon Ranger was originally the game of circles, as it were, for the DS. Hey, Link, this way! Your head's upside down, sir. The princess is inside the castle just ahead. Be careful not to get caught by the guards. Hoot, hoot, hoot. On this ground, time flows normally, but time stands still when you are in Lon Lon Ranch or in town. If you want time to pass normally, you'll need to leave town. Well, well, which way are you going to go now? Hoot, hoot, hoot. No, I do not want to hear. Ooh, you're a smart kid. Good luck then. Hoot, hoot. But no, like, they've just, for, like, the new Pokemon game, there's, like, underwater adventures. I have a lot of high hopes, and if it is as good as, like, what it's gonna be showing as, I am really, really hoping that, let's see if I remember how to do this. You jump down here, and then I need to make my way, like, side. But I'm really hoping that it'll be able to accomplish what I feel the other Pokemon games haven't done in a long, long while. And I feel like it just hasn't been engaging enough. I feel like it needs to bring some stuff back. I feel like it needs to bring the feeling of, actually bonding with your Pokemon. The feeling of just, you know, like, taking care of your Pokemon, you know? Like, building up that friendship. The picnic idea was pretty cool, I think, instead of daycares and stuff. Like, you could still have daycares, so you could have two systems, like, doing stuff for, was there something here? I forget. I don't think there was. You could still have two systems to get eggs and everything. There's a lot of things I would say, but I am kind of looking forward. Welcome. Our ranch is so fun. Come on, look around. You look like Mario. Well, methinks, you are asleep and we need to go get Malon. So methinks we need to get caught and kicked out. Hey, sirs. I'm an idiot. Come kick me out. Hey, you! Stop! You kid over there! They're singing now. Malon? Now remember, I have played this game before, so I do know about this game. Are you going to the castle, fairy boy? Would you mind finding my dad? He must have fallen asleep somewhere around the castle. What a thing for an adult to do. Tee-hee. Oh yeah, if you look for him, I'll give this to you. I've been incubating this egg very carefully. Tee-hee. You got a weird egg. Feels like there's something moving inside. Set it to your buttons and see what happens. On the item subscreen, you can set it to an item slot and use it with these. Alright, back to the old man we go. I don't know, I think it would be, with Poketopia, I think that is, like, more games of what I want to see. Just, like, it's a little bit of a mix, I think, with, Look, that scared the shit out of me. Look, a cuckoo hatched from the egg you were... The miracle of life. The miracle of life made the subtext go away. But no, I wanted to, like, I would like to see more games like that. Just be able to kind of have more exploration. I would love to see, I think, a Pokemon mystery dungeon that has a little bit more open world exploration. Like, something like this. Like, you see, something like this, like you have an open world like this, and then you can enter dungeons that have it, and those would be the areas that would be fully randomized, but you could have like traveling salesman Pokemon or whatnot, salesmon, you know, things like that. Just, there's a lot of ways Pokemon could do to add some more engagement, but I feel like with the current direction of how the CEO and everything is, because before, I feel like we had a CEO before I believe he did pass, that was a true gamer and worked to actually make gaming exciting and fun. I say I want a Pokemon Ranger game so bad in like the 3D aspect, because there is so many things you can do. You could do climbing and everything, but I feel like you wouldn't be able to do the circle like stylus. It would probably have to be some sort of rhythm game thing so that you could actually, you know, capture Pokemon with a stylus or whatnot. But like you could do something with that, and then like imagine if you could actually, instead of answering yes or no like you did in the DS format, you could like have answering questions that could affect the plot dialogue. It could affect, and if you started with like, I don't know, an Eevee or something, it could affect like what your partner Pokemon that you meet later on, what it could evolve into, like especially if it was an Eevee for your Pokemon partner, you know, since Pokemon Rangers are a lot different than like, you know, a Pokemon trainer and everything. It's just, and there have been, you know, instances if it continued on, like there was very subtle cues that I think, now I don't know if there was enough subtle cues that like in the second game, if like Keith and the player had like intimacy, but definitely Summer and Ben in the Pokemon Ranger signs definitely had chemistry, where the fourth game, if they ever did bring Pokemon Ranger back, you could be the kid of those two, and you could customize your Ranger. You could actually like go undercover, you could change outfits, you could actually add a whole bunch of customization to Pokemon Ranger, and you could create a completely open territory thing where you would actually have to find, and you could track Pokemon that you would need to basically, man, I should work for Pokemon. Anyway, let's see, I need items. Wake up! What in tarnation? Can't a person get a little shut-eye around here? No, wake up. You're in my way. Hello, and who might you be? Yep, I'm a Talon, the owner of the Lon Ranch. I went to the castle to deliver some milk, but I sat down here to rest, and I guess I fell asleep. What? Malon was looking for me. I'm gonna catch you from her right now. Oh yeah, you're about to get your ass beat from Malon. You're a small child. Never mess with a redhead. I messed up bad, leaving Malon behind to wait for me. She's really gonna let me have it. And he's gone. Bye-bye. Alright, so then we need to move these. But yeah, could you imagine that, an open world Pokemon Ranger game, like in 3D with like the emulation looks that they were showing in like the small bit of rendering we got from like, I don't know, the reboot of what Ocarina of Time could look like on Switch 2. Like, those are the types of games I would like to see. Like, games that have love and soul put into them. And I feel like a lot of people would back that. But it's like, we need people that are really good at storytelling. Because people that made, like, the Pokemon Ranger games, you actually need to go through and read the dialogue and scripts of those games, because you have to be able to tie the old games and little references of said games back into them, you know? And it's like, otherwise, then it's not going to work. It will not work. And it's just little things like that. Like, and it's kind of the same with the Pokemon games. Like, Pokemon trainer games are always kind of going to be that, but it's like, you need to add, like, a new element, and you need to find a way to engage the audience. It's like, Pokemon capture games, like, especially with the stunt I feel like they pulled with, God, I think it was Palmon or whatnot, it was, but the way that they acted with that, it did not gain them, like, you cannot, in the video game world, just, there are things you do and you don't do. You cannot just take over the entire aspect of that is gaming, and you can't take over, like, the summoning of things, the not summoning of things. It doesn't work. It's like, you have to have competition in games, and if you can't find the creativity to make games that would actually interest people, then you're in the wrong business. Like, there's plenty of things, and if you aren't sure what to make, get your audience involved. Like, damn, like, come on, people. Like, understand, just, like, I don't know, like, some stuff I will get, some things I don't, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try that. I feel like a lot of, YouTubers and stuff have kind of rambled on about Nintendo's shenanigans and stuff, and it doesn't, you know, mean that other companies haven't tried that as well, and I'm not going to say that, you know, they're non-void of, you know, this type of behavior either, but it's like, you know, there's things you do and you don't do. Oh my god, I almost got caught. But yeah, just things. Think a little with this and a little less with your greedy heart, you know. Okay. So, there are some fun things. If you, like, look through some windows. I forget, did they actually keep it in these ones? I think if you... Yeah, it gave you a red ruby. Before, I think they used to throw bombs at you. I think, it's like, I think you can see it where it's like a, yeah, it's like the Mario thing, but it used to be, pictures of the Mario cast. Oh. Oh yeah, no, they still throw bombs. Like, why would you throw bombs into the area with your princess? I gotta ask that. Hey, you. Yes, you. What? Who? Oh, they seem to have cut out the, there was a animation that was supposed to play there where you had a full cut screen of her turning around. Who are you? How did you get past the guards? Carefully. Oh, what's that? Is that a fairy? Then are you from the forest? Then you wouldn't happen to have the spiritual stone of the forest, would you? That green and shining stone? I do. I do have it. Just as I thought. I had a dream. In the dream, a dark storm clouds were billowing over the land of Hyrule. But suddenly a ray of light shot out of the forest, parted the clouds, and lit up the ground. The light turned into a figure holding a green and shining stone, followed by a fairy. I knew this was a prophecy that someone would come from the forest. Because, you know, 8-year-olds know exactly what that means. Or are they 7? I think they're 7. Yes, I thought you might be the one. Oh, I'm sorry. I got carried away with my story and I didn't even properly introduce myself. I am Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. What is your name? Link. Strange, it sounds somehow familiar. Okay then, Link. I'm going to tell you a secret of the sacred realm that has been passed down by the royal family of Hyrule. Please keep this a secret from anyone. No! Okay. The legend goes like this. The three goddesses hid the Triforce containing... Oh god! The power to grant wish of one who holds the Triforce in his hands. If someone with a righteous heart makes a wish, it will lead Hyrule to a golden age of prosperity. If someone with an evil mind makes his wish, the world will be consumed by evil. That is what has been foretold. So the ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the Triforce from evil ones. Girl, you talk too fast. That's right. The Temple of Time is the entrance through which you can enter the sacred realm from our world. But the entrance is sealed with a stone wall called the Door of Time. You can't blow that fucker up no matter how hard you try. Trust me, I have. And in order to open the door, it is said you need to collect 3 spiritual stones. Another thing you need is a treasure that the royal family keeps along this legend. The Ocarina of Time. But I'm not going to give it to you because you have yet to prove your worth. Do you understand the story I just told you? Yes. That's great. I forgot to tell you. I was spying through this window just now. The other element from my dream, the dark clouds, I believe they symbolize that man in there. I will look at the window through him. At him through the window. Is the dark man from the desert? Can you see the man with evil eyes? Yes, his name might be Ganondorf, I think. That is Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudo. They hail from the desert far to the west. Though he swears allegiance to my father, I am sure he is not sincere. The dark clouds that cover Hyrule in my dream, they must symbolize that man. What happened? Did he see you? Don't worry. He doesn't have any idea what we're planning, yet. Yes. I told my father about my dream. However, he didn't believe it was a prophecy. He somehow doesn't think that anything will happen. But I can sense that man's evil intentions. What Ganondorf is after is nothing less than the Triforce of the Sacred Realm. He must have come to Hyrule to obtain it. And he wants to conquer Hyrule. No, the entire world. Link, now we are the only ones that can protect Hyrule. Us 7-year-olds. Not even 4 feet tall. Please. Okay. Thank you. I am afraid. I have a feeling that that man is going to destroy Hyrule. He has such terrifying power of gingers. But it is fortunate that you have come. We must not let Ganondorf get the Triforce. I will protect the Ocarina of Time with all my power. He shall not have it, lest I kick him in the balls. For I am not longer than 4 feet tall. I certainly have the power within. You go find the other 2 spiritual stones. I'll sit on my ass and do nothing. Let's get the Triforce before Ganondorf does, and then defeat him. One more thing. Take this letter. I'm sure it will be helpful to you. You received Zelda's letter. Wow, this letter has Princess Zelda's autograph. On the item subscreen, you can set it to any of these numbers, and then use it to take it out and show it to people. Nice. Let's go. Oh, hello. Impa! I need to stop saying characters' names ahead of time. I know there's people that haven't played this game before. I am Impa of the Sheikah. I am responsible for protecting Princess Zelda. Everything is exactly as the princess foretold. You are a courageous boy. You are heading out on a big new adventure, aren't you? My role in the princess's dream was to teach a melody to the one from the forest. I can sense she did not tell you of this part, only the vague portions that she thought to mention. This is an ancient melody passed down by the royal family. I have played this song for Princess Zelda as a lullaby ever since she was a baby. There is mysterious power in these notes. Now listen carefully. You played Zelda's Lullaby. The music that is playing in the background. You've learned Zelda's Lullaby. If the castle soldiers find you, there will be trouble. Let me lead you out of the castle. Thanks! I'd rather not get my ass kicked. You brave lad, we must protect this beautiful land of Hyrule. Take a good look at that mountain. That is Death Mountain, home of the Gorons. They hold the spiritual stone of fire. At the foot of Death Mountain, you will find my village, Kakariko. That is where I was born and raised. You should talk to some of the villagers there before you go up Death Mountain. The song I just taught you has some mysterious power. Only the royal family members are allowed to learn this song. Remember, it will prove your connection with the royal family. The princess is waiting for you to return to the castle with the stones. Alright, we are counting on you. Goodbye! Okay. Firstly, how much money do we have? I want to go buy that shield real quick. Otherwise, I'm going to forget about it. And I don't want to deal with that. Bum bum ba da da bum 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 ba da ba bum ba da da ba da da bum. Doom doom doo 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 doom 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 doo doo doom 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 doo 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 doom doo 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 doom. I feel like I'm gonna need. I don't think I'm gonna be big enough to equip it yet, but I would rather get it now than later. Welcome. Give me stuff. You got a Hylian shield. Switch to the gear and tap it to equip it. I do not want anything else. Goodbye. Now I think I probably actually spent more on this thing than before. I think you can actually get it cheaper. I just decided I wanted to spend more money than was worth because I'm gonna get more money up the hill. So alright. Let us be on our way. Do. Let's. Bum ba da bum 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 bum ba. Kakariko Village. Oh, we are starting to come up with time. Okay, let's give this to the guy over there. And then I think we will continue on in the next episode. Hello, you! Oh, that's the map. Oh, it is in my inventory already. Sir? See this. Oh, this is surely Princess Zelda's handwriting. Well, let's see. Okay. This is Link. He is under my orders to save Hyrule. Whoa! What kind of funny game has our princess come up with now? Okay, alright, you can go now. Just be careful, Mr. Hero. Oh, that's right. I think if you try to do this before you do that, he won't let you through. Oops, I kind of did that out of order. My bad. By the way, Mr. Hero, if you're going to climb Death Mountain, you should equip a proper shield. It is an active volcano after all. If you go back to... Oh... Yeah. I'd like to ask a favor of you, not because I expect you to do it, just because of that great tip I just gave you. I'm just asking. Have you ever been to the Happy Mask shop that they opened down in Hyrule Castle Town? Everyone's talking about it. My little boy pestered me for a popular mask, but I don't have time to go there. So could you go in and get the mask for me next time you're in the market? If you don't feel like it, that's okay, but... Well, I have no choice. This is my job. Okay, yeah, I definitely did that out of order. Oops, I completely forgot he asked that request. But anyway, in the next episode, we will go and continue up Death Mountain, I believe, and see what's up. So that's it. If you enjoyed, go ahead, leave a like on the video, subscribe, whatever it is you'd like to do. I will see you in the next episode. Bye.